I guess this is goodbye, Doc. Well, you've got a lot of cleaning up to do out there.
We'll manage somehow. I just hope you boys stay out of trouble. Those Protoss are bound to be upset.
Well, me and the Protoss go way back. I've helped them out a few times. Figure they might cut me some slack.
You know, you could always stay here. Settle down, make a new start.
Guys like me don't get second chances, darling. We just gotta finish what we begun.
You're a good man, Jim Raynor.
I ain't that good.
Welcome back. We've got good and bad news tonight from our UNN headquarters on Korhal. The influx of refugees has dropped as various fringe worlders have found new planets on which to settle. For the bad news, let's go to Kate Lockwell. Kate?
What? Is the feed open? Hi, yes, hi Donnie. Well, many of the refugees are starting new colonies, and they've declared themselves independent of the Dominion.
Branding themselves as rebels.
Well, Donnie, they mostly seem like regular folks who are scared about the current crisis, and angry that the Dominion didn't do more to save them. Some of them have praised Jim
You
Raynor.
heard it here first. Ungrateful rebels digging in their heels across the fringe worlds. For UNN, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
Can he warn me when he's gonna do that?
Funny how people take it personal when you abandon them to the Zerg.
Damn shame Doc Hanson stayed behind. She was just about to fall for my roguish charms, too. You ain't gonna tell me you weren't just a little bit tempted to stay with her, are you?
I've been down that road before, Tychus. I took my shot at a normal life a long time ago. Ain't no going back now.
Couple of badasses like us ain't cut out for the quiet life anyway. Yes, sir. Destiny's got us pegged for something way bigger.
Let's get down to business.
All right, welcome back. StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. Episode 9 getting underway. Smash and grab. And some pretty hot and heavy closure to the colony line. As promised, we unlocked the Hells Angels, the mercenary Viking group. And they're just really kick-ass. Always nice to have instant units of any type, but being able to instantly just have 3 air-to-air fighters is really good. And they can also, you know, convert to the Walker, which is very versatile. Not enough research to unlock a new project, so let's check on Swan down in the armory.
Man, did you see the size of that Protoss ship? Don't matter how often I see them, those guys always come out with something that makes your jaw drop. Know what I'm saying?
I'd be more impressed if they were using all that power against the Zerg. It's stupid to be killing Protoss when we should be teaming up with them against Kerrigan.
Listen, they deserved it, and you did the right thing. Friends don't let friends massacre civilians, Jim. I'm proud of you for standing up to them.
Okay, so some encouragement and support from Swan that we made the right choice. And like I mentioned, that was the end of the colony line. There were just 3 missions in that line. And not exactly a romance, but about as close as you're going to get to it in the StarCraft game. So on to armory upgrades. Because we hired the Hell's Angels, the Viking mercenaries, and because I'm going to be, summoning them pretty frequently within missions, I'm going to go ahead and take the Viking upgrades, which will cause their missiles to do area damage, and then also it increases their attack range, whether they're in, fighter jet form or walker form. So both of those upgrades are great for the Viking, and I will be using them quite a bit, so that's good to have.
The Mobius boys think there's another artifact in a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies, 'cause they ain't. There it is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the?
Warning. Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
Ah, hell.
Them critters were just hiding underground, waiting?
No idea, but you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Well, that show complicates things. We can't fight two armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.
Okay, smash and grab. This is the first of about a 4 or 5 mission line dealing with the artifact. Now, I know in Mission 2, we got the first piece of the artifact, but those first 3 missions are part of a group called Marsara, and the artifact line is sort of a continuation of that second mission.
The Zerg severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall shortly.
Well, here's the plan. Then we've got to get that artifact before the Zerg overrun the whole place.
Bad news?
Not enough. Warning. Protoss stalkers are gathering at our perimeter. Enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Incoming transmission.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders. The latest word in big bada-boom hardware.
I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
Best time there is. Let the Marauders loose against those stalkers and you'll see. SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Okay, so new unit, Marauders, they're very good. You can buy an upgrade for them in the armory on Hyperion, which gives their attacks a snare effect, so it slows down enemies. Just excellent, excellent stuff. And they're pretty tough, lots of hit points. The only downside to Marauders is they are restricted to ground force targeting. They cannot target air enemies. This mission is a little bit of a race, and it's probably intended to be done much sooner. So, unlike other missions where we've been kind of in over our heads, this is one where we're really going to be much more powerful than we need to be. So that'll be a nice twist.
Go, go, go! Been waiting.
Warning. Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Big job! Gateway, coming through.
Additional supply depots required.
And getting back to mission order real quickly, you know, we couldn't just go straight through and do all the colony missions. So that's why we switched over and did some of the covert missions, the 2 for Tosh. And why don't we just finish up that line? Well, again, we need to do some more missions before that final mission unlocks for Tosh. So now we're just switching gears again and starting this artifact line. But I think once we get this one out of the way and finish up the covert one, all the rest of the lines we'll be able to do straight through, and we won't have to, you know, keep hopping tracks.
Yes, sir. SCV ready.
Okay, base-wise, we got a little bunker defense there. Second barracks going up. We got our Merc compound. Haven't used it yet. I wanted to put a perdition turret up in front of that bunker, but you need an engineering bay in order to build a perdition turret. So I went ahead and built a engineering bay, and that'll also help get, you know, upgrades for our Marines and our Marauders.
The doctor is in.
You gonna give me orders? We got it. SCV ready. Go ahead.
And a very close call there. Almost lost the bunker. So second perdition turret coming up now.
Gotcha.
And this is a little overkill. You actually can be very quick about this base, especially when you're
Yeah, whatever.
as overpowered as we are in our mission progress. But, you know, as you've seen already, I'm pretty cautious, and I like to have really good defense before I strike out. So that's why I'm getting
Big job.
this sort of choke point nice and,
Not enough
you know,
minerals.
fortified. And if you look on the left of the screen, just below the bonus objectives, it's this little floaty Protoss relic. That's one of 4 that we need to get all the research and complete the bonus objectives. The first one was actually just outside our base, and we got it when we stepped out there earlier. So here's a good example of why it's nice to have Hell's Angels, one of many good examples. I could build a starport and build a Viking, but here I'm just going to spend the resources and instantly get them. And then, because they're Vikings, they're going to be able to just fly over there, turn into lander form, walker form, land, steal the relic, and then, you know, convert back to jet and then fly back to safety. So completely just ninja steal the relic and not have to go the long way and fight all the Protoss guarding that relic. So a real nice touch, being able to use our freshly hired mercenaries like that right away to great effect.
Go, go, go. By the numbers, boys.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway. I'm in a world of hurt. Been waiting on you. Orders received. SCV ready. Who wants some?
Another great advantage of Marauders is they have very long range. So you see here, I can just fire and hit that pylon, and the turrets, those little sort of circular items on either side of the pylon, they're out of range and can't hit me. So another advantage to using Marauders, and another reason why they're very good.
Sure thing. What's going on? Yo. Yeah, whatever. This better be good. I'm on it. Oh, yeah. Let's have a blast.
And just real quick sort of Protoss strategy. If you kill the pylons, then the structures around it lose power. So now we can walk in and the turrets won't hurt anybody because they don't have any power. So that's why I was doing that.
Move it! Oh, it's on. Will do.
Upgrade complete.
We hear you.
Base is under SCVs are under attack.
You gonna give me orders?
Okay, so now we're pretty sufficiently built up. Added 3 missile turrets to help our little choke point defense. And, you know, we have a nice strike force, so we're going to press in, try to get the 2 remaining Protoss relics for the research, and then, you know, beat the Zerg to the artifact. Okay, kind of sloppy there, lost a fair amount. High Templars are just like that, you know, they have that storm ability. You've already seen it in a couple missions now.
Ready to blunder.
So I'm getting some more of my Hell's Angels, more War Pigs. Gonna swell my ranks a little bit, but we're actually, you know, we're fine. Just you have to eat some casualties getting across that first bridge.
Armed and ready.
Base is under attack.
We can use some help here. Who wants some? Can't wait. Gangway coming through. You gonna give me orders? Been waiting on.
Okay, so there's the 3rd Protoss relic for research. Just 1 more to go, and then we got to beat the Zerg, getting to the artifact piece, and then we're done.
The doctor is in.
You gonna give me orders? Sure thing. Who wants some? Been waiting on you.
The doctor is
And you can see just how badass those Hell's Angels are. I mean, I didn't create an armory and upgrade my mech at all. I upgraded my infantry, and on this mission you're given Marauders, so you'd think that Marauders with Marines and Medics would just totally waste this map, but they're the ones that are all just, you know, getting slaughtered. And here I am with all my Hell's Angels, who haven't had any healing, by the way. I haven't sent any SCVs to repair them. And they're just, you know, marching around and decimating everything. So, you know, like I said, you can't say enough good about the Hell's Angels. They're just a great mercenary group.
Who wants some? Been waiting on you. Got it.
The doctor is in.
Who wants some?
Base is under attack.
This better be good. Who wants some?
Warning, the Zerg have almost reached the artifact.
Why not? Armed and ready.
Base is under attack.
I feel ya. Will do. What the? Gangway, coming through. Armed and ready. This better be good. Boom, baby! Gonna give me orders? Why not?
So these Guardians are pretty rough, and in retrospect, I should have transformed my Hell's Angels into fighter jet form, because then they would have been able to just, you know, waste them and not get hit by those laser attacks.
Been waiting on you. That's fine. I got a crew coming down to pick up the artifact.
We got what we came for. Let's hightail it out of here.
I forgot how resourceful you were, Jim. I won't make that mistake twice.
Kerrigan.
Wow. Surprise appearance from Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades herself. Things are really heating up. Wings of Liberty. All right, we'll see you in the next episode.